morning and thank you, and may I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet and their elders, both in the past and present. To our 5 sponsors, very important sponsors of this fantastic program and summit, to my parliamentary colleagues, one and all, to all the organisers and the auspicers from the ABC for the tremendous work that they've done, but most especially to our winners, our 35 winners of the Heywire regional finals, and coming together today and for the next couple of days here at the summit. And I can't think of a better place to have Heywire than in this Parliament. And I've just been alerted by the government whip, who's one of his constituents has been successful, is that we may have a division. So if you hear the bells go and we leave you, it's not because we don't want to be here. In fact, the opposite. But what I want to say very briefly is thank you, one and all you 35 very courageous people, for bringing your stories not just to us, but most especially to the nation and to your communities. And it does take courage to do that, because you become vulnerable, because the world finds out something about you and the things that you hold special. And when I went through on the website your stories, they are very, very moving, very important, very personal and very necessary for this country. And what a time to be representing Heywire and your communities than in the year of the farmer. And our Governor-General so eloquently put it when she talked about why are we a lucky country. It's because of the country, rural and regional and remote Australia, that we're very much the country that we are today. And I thank you very much for giving us your stories. And as was mentioned earlier, they range from a whole host of topics. All those topics, by the way, you may be interested to know, are topics that members of Parliament are not only interested in because they're representing their communities where those issues that you bring up are so important, but they also bring them to this Parliament. And we thank you very much for sharing those with us. I was here for the first Heywire. I've been Heywire ever since, for some instance, in 1998, and I see a number of colleagues that were here then as well. Thank you very much for sharing your stories with us. Most especially, this Parliament wants to thank you for the journeys that you're going to be on, and we hope that you've learned a hell of a lot in the last couple of days of being together, because the most important thing in the world are the people that you meet, because they're going to get something from you, you'll get something from them, and you'll share it. Thanks to the organisers of Heywire, you do a fantastic job. May it go on for the future. I think the title is absolutely fantastic because it has so many meanings, and on behalf of all my colleagues here in the Parliament, I have the great privilege of saying thank you and well done.